All right, welcome back. Episode 4 of the Rough Rigs Basketball Pod.
We are fucking back.
We're back, baby. Not by popular demand, but we're just back. So fuck you guys.
We're just going to ramble.
Yeah, why not? Today we're going to go through our rankings for East, West, and fucking the few opening days of the NBA. This is recorded on the 25th, so don't add us. Yes, we've seen 2 games worth of teams, but these lists were pre-done before the start of the season, so you can go. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. You can go.
That sounds perfectly accurate. We've made these choices already. Don't come at us unless we get them correctly. Then worship us, please.
Worship us, gods. We'll start in the poverty side of the East, shall we?
The talentless.
Some are saying the easy side, but I have a feeling we're going to have about 3 right this season. Look, I made my list based on variables, injuries, Philadelphia, and that's about it.
Yeah, that sounds all right. And other interesting teams, I guess you could say, who are performing or underperforming.
Yep. So what I reckon we'll do, we'll both go through our 6, talk about it, then we'll finish the rest of our,
that sounds good.
15, you could say.
Yeah.
So my top 4, I'll just start with that and finish off with the last 2. I've got the Celtics in 1. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. They are fucking insane. I mean, they shot 29 threes on the opening night.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
They're in mid-season form, and it feels like Tatum and Brown are a bit pissed off about being left out of the
I don't
Team
blame
USA squad, because let's face it, Tatum wasn't really there.
Yeah, no, he was bench warming, being the water boy. I have to be honest, I was kind of enjoying the memes as well. But look, he's proven us wrong. Even in the warm ups and stuff, he's looking like a different man.
Fuck me, man. His shot looks good. Anyways, at 2, I've got the Bucks. I think it's a big bounce back season for the Bucks. I think Giannis is healthy. He averages 36 and 6 at 65% shooting. I think Dame's sorted out his family issues.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look miserable, so that's a good start. So I've got them at 2. At 3, I've got the Knicks. Opening night concerned me. We'll touch on it a bit later, but I've just got them at 3. Had them at 2 originally, but changed my mind after watching opening night. Don't at me.
That's fair.
And the greatest team of all in the NBA, I've got Magic at 4. What I saw the other night was just a fucking demolition of the Miami Heat. An absolute defensive suffocation. Suggs, KCP, Franz, and Paolo are just fucking non-stop on defense.
They do look good. They definitely do look good. And it's a young team. We have to keep that in mind.
Paolo might be a superstar by the end of the season. Not yet. He's still developing, of course. So, yeah, they're my 4. I've got the Cavs at 5. Now, the Cavs are a funny one for me. I think they could finish anywhere from 2 to 10. But I've got them right at the 5. I just think very talented squad. They've got vets. They've got young guys. They've just got all good little pieces.
That's a safe call.
Max Strus hurts, being hurt at the moment, but they'll get him back and he'll do his thing. And to round off the 6, I've got the Indiana Pacers. Now, we can't sleep on the Pacers. They got to the finals, the East Finals last year, and at times they challenged the Celtics. They should have won 2 games, but a Jaylen Brown game winner and a Jaylen Brown masterclass in defense was the difference.
I'd say so.
So, yeah, I've got them at the 6. I'm unsure about how I feel about that, but I've got to put them at the 6, looking at the rest of the sides and the makeup.
I mean, that's the thing.
Team.
We can't read into the future. We have to see where they are. Should I go through my 1 and 6?
Go through your 1 and 6.
So I'm in agreement with you with the Celtics. They've always looked strong. Each year, they're always performing in the regular season. They're always available, getting shit done. That's, I wouldn't say a lock, but definitely very convincing. It's very convincing.
Fuck, absolutely. What I saw is what I've seen so far. They're just taking the piss.
It is crazy.
They're taking the piss, dude.
Number 2, a bit different to you. I have the Cavs.
Well, yeah, I said it.
A bit unexpected, but
I like it.
The Cavs are a very good regular season team. Now, this does depend on whether a few players can stay healthy, but the talent is there, as you mentioned. We have a few veterans, and we have a few young fellas as well who are ready to hit it off, ready to start strong or keep going strong, I should say.
What are your thoughts on Allen? I think Allen's more important to that side than not Donovan Mitchell, but in the sense Donovan Mitchell. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I've always loved Allen. Even from fantasy, he was one of my main picks.
Yep.
He's such a contributor in many ways.
If he's healthy,
efficient, and one of the most important things he does as a big man, he can actually shoot a free throw.
He can. It's very well.
Yeah, very well. He's I think it's his percentage is about the low to high 8s, I'd say.
Yep.
Which is very, very good for, your typical big man.
He's no Mason Plumlee with the left hand looking like he's got a fucking
He's very, very good.
a glitch as he shoots.
Hey, he's got a good hezzy. Or a sham god, I should say.
Shout out Mikal Bridges. Fucking hell.
So yeah, Cavs at 2.
Yep.
But obviously depends on availability, but I really can see them going there.
I like it.
At 3, I've got the Bucks. I agree with you. Giannis is going to have his breakout year. I think they've had their year where they've kind of had their slight implosion, if you want to call it
They're
that.
lull. Yep.
Yeah. I'm with you. I hope and I believe Dame's got his shit sorted out.
Yep. Big family guy, so
yeah,
this
yeah.
actually does affect him. You could see it last year.
Absolutely.
He was fucking miserable last year, playing through injury too.
And I hope, just as a person, he'll, he's happier now.
Everything's going well. Let's
Yeah.
hope. Love you, Dame.
At the 4, I've got the Knicks.
Yep, like it. Love it.
I'm a little bit shattered with was it I just forgot his name also. DiVincenzo moved
Oh
away.
yeah,
So the Nova boys were split up, but
McBride. Holy, he's looking like a fucking player.
yep, absolutely. Look, they look like a good team. You've still got assumably Brunson playing at an all-star caliber,
He's ridiculous.
and you've got some excellent players around him.
For such a small guard, he
He's-
just gets shit done.
Absolutely, he's really turning it up, and I think he's due for another.
He's like a TA on a trade site.
Yeah,
Give him a job and he'll fucking do it.
Pretty much. 5, I've got the Magic. Same idea as you.
Orlando
Young-
Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Whoa. Okay.
I appreciate it. It is always catchy here.
One of the best
hearing it.
songs, eh?
Absolutely. I'm scrolling through TikTok.
They
I see
meme it
come
too. I
up.
love it. They just meme the fuck out of the song.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
So good.
But yeah, very good team. A lot of promise. I think that KCP pickup was phenomenal.
Thank you, Nuggets.
Absolutely.
Can't believe they didn't pay him.
Oh
That's
man,
nuts.
it's a big loss for them and a big pickup for Magic. I think that there's big things happening for this year.
Yep.
Whether they go the whole way, I don't know. But
Not the whole way this year.
what?
Deep. Let's go
Yeah,
deep.
We'll,
this
go-
time.
we'll say deep. I was just trying to be hopeful for your sake as
I
well.
mean, I'll take it.
But the promise is there.
Yep.
You see a,
Yep.
a team flourishing. As you said, Banchero coming up the ranks, showing what he can do.
Third year, by the way.
Showing he is him. He is the guy. He is the Magic guy.
It's ridiculous.
It is nuts. At the 6, I'm actually in agreement with you. I think the Pacers will be thereabouts.
Yep.
I think Hallie will have another All-Star year. I don't
What's
know.
a concern there? Because it's hard to read with them.
It's
Winston? James, what's his name? No, that's
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
what? Yeah.
Achilles. How fucking weird was that? Did you watch it?
It was weird. It was really odd.
he was
but
killing it
also,
too.
would it be weird to say I'm not surprised?
Yeah, his body just hasn't held up, has
No,
it?
it has not. It's been unfortunate. I
Yep.
still think that Pacers team can do a bit, cause a bit of havoc.
Yep.
But in saying that, I don't think Hallie's going to have the year he did last year. It'll still definitely be All-Star. I don't think it's going to be him whispering in the MVP contention.
Shout out
again, though.
to 50 Cent, by the way. Fuck, that was wild.
Absolutely nuts.
Hallie just with his misses and his snow bunnies surrounded.
Oh, man.
Hey, fair play, man.
Game is game.
Now, let's go through your 7 to 10 as this will be the play-in situation. I'm
Absolutely.
interested because we got I'd
say it's quite
we got the
different.
same, but it's different spots.
Yes, I think that's the case.
Yep.
I've actually got Miami a bit higher. I know they're always just kind of lurking and then they really turn it up during the playoffs. But I think the 3 under them are having troubles of their own. And I think that's where Miami will just get the edge on them. They always find a way just to creep through, just get themselves a little bit more leverage to the teams
Yep.
under them. And so I actually have Miami at 7.
Yep.
At 8, I have Philly.
Fair. Hey, fair.
It's harsh, but hear me out here, guys.
It's
Hear me out.
realistic.
It is.
It's
it is.
realistic.
If in the perfect world, if Philly were healthy, they would be a top 3 team.
I'm going to ask a silly question that's not really silly when I think about it. How many games realistically, or even if you're fucking taking the piss, how many games do you think Embiid, George play together this season?
Together, I'm going to say no more than 35. I'll be surprised if it's even 35.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's going to be another Clippers situation.
Yep.
Well, don't get me wrong. When they're on the field, I'm going to be very scared for whichever team they're versing.
Yep.
But
Yep,
it's
yep,
not
yep.
going to be enough, in my opinion.
Well, I think it's under 15, bro.
You think so?
But honestly, man, they're already missing 3.
Yep.
And Embiid's apparently not playing back-to-backs.
Yeah,
He's now getting investigated, which I think is fair because Look, I know Philadelphia love him, but he's sort of ripping the fans off now.
He is.
Already claiming he's not going to play back-to-backs.
I agree with that. I think
At least in the first half of the season, play him. Fuck.
It's like, well, what you're already doubling down on, taking the L, which I think is very disappointing. I'm gonna criticize this. I know it's just speculation. I'm not a fan of, especially when Embiid was supposed to have his rival matchup against Jokic in Denver. Always mysteriously came with an illness. Look,
every time.
if it is a case where he actually did have some sort of injury, fair enough. I'll take my words back. But you put a hat in a hat and
sketchy.
You can see it.
It's sketchy.
Yeah. So that's why I have Philly 8.
Yep, I like it.
Could be better, but I think
could also be a lot worse. Like fucking seriously.
Absolutely. I've got the Hawks at 9.
I like this one.
Yeah, Trey will still do things. He'll keep them out of that, that bottom pool.
30 and 12, game one. Dyson Daniels, 15, 6 and 6, and 5 steals, I believe.
They do have some promise.
They got some boys there. Jalen Johnson. A Kongwu off the bench, 28 points or some stupid
that was
shit.
Very impressive. They still have some talent, but the thing is, if they're going to go higher, they're going to have these people that don't normally score that high to perform consistently.
Good games.
Which is my concern. And at number 10, I do have the Bulls. Now, this is quite situational, but Zoe's back. I know the hype's there, but we also have to, think about, oh shit, will he be injured or not? Yes, they've lost a big piece in DeMar, but in saying that, I still think they have enough just to be above the teams below them. How about you?
So I like that. We're very similar. I'm going to change one actually now that I'm looking at my list again. At 7, I got Philly. I think Embiid plays some games. I think George plays some games. I don't think they play the games together. As I said, I think they're going to have 15 games together or less. I think it's going to be diabolical in Philadelphia. This could be the season where Philly fans start to really get the shits, like
I believe so.
Lose their shit. At 8, I have Atlanta a bit higher than you. I just think Trae Young is just fucking elite. If you want to build the perfect point guard, you look at him. He can shoot, he dribbles. Everything fundamentally, he does correct.
I agree. As a point guard, you are right. As a point guard, he really is textbook.
Dyson's getting better. Jalen Johnson's getting better. A Kongwu off the bench, he just fucking blew my mind the other night. It's like he's a level above the bench guys, but because they start with Capella, what can you do? So unless they change there, but why would you? If something's working, fucking stay at it. And 9, I've got Miami, and I've been thinking about it. I'm going to keep him there, only just. I think Jimmy's going to play some games. I don't know what the fuck happened night 1. Look, I know he got defended the dick off him, but fuck, you're not going to cop that every night.
It is the Jimmy Butler special.
Bam's got to step up. Hero's back. He's got to fucking really step up. And they've just lost some pieces, depth. Cody Martin, I didn't think I'd be saying that. Is it Cody or the other? Caleb Martin.
And I think Vincent's gone as well.
Yeah, Vincent's at the Lakers. They still need a centre, but we won't talk about the West yet. At 10, I want to change. I had the Bulls. For context, I had the Bulls. I'm changing to a bit of a wild one here. Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
I think Charlotte are just going to be in for a good year. As we've talked about before, I think teams are going to go into Charlotte, or even when Charlotte come into their home city, the boys aren't going to take them serious, and they're just going to pick up some dubs. I think the other night showed that. I don't think the Rockets took them seriously at all. LaMelo cooked. AI Jr. cooked. Trey Mann, for those who don't get that reference, he cooked. Everyone just cooked. Everyone played well, to be honest. Brandon Miller had an off night, but he was playing defense like a fucking madman. I think they'll pick up like 10 wins just off the basis people not taking them seriously. And I think in the East, that'll be enough.
That's fair. That's very
so
reasonable.
I'm swapping Charlotte into the 10. And that's my playing spots.
You want to keep continuing it off with your...
Let's just finish it off quickly. I've got Detroit. I'm going to keep Detroit at 11, Bulls at 12, Toronto at 13, Nets at 14, Wizards at 15. Nets at 14, availability, and Cam Thomas cannot average 40. Simple. Nick Claxton's a thug. Trying to rip Dyson Daniels' head off. That was very weird. I'm sorry, Nets. There's just not much going on there.
That's fair.
Ben Simmons and Cam can't do much, can they? No. Wizards, I think they're just young. Unless Jordan Poole turns into prime Michael Jordan, they're going to come last. Toronto, they're just young. But you got to start building around Scotty. Like, he's too good. Scotty's on par with me when it comes to Paolo. I think Paolo may be just ahead of him. But man, Scotty's a fucking freak in nature.
I think that Paolo is a better scorer, but
Scotty's fucked.
Scotty,
He's so good.
He does everything. He really does everything. Good
And I
old
think
Scotty
Detroit
Barnes.
will just be most improved. Like, they'll just improve a lot. I don't know. I really liked what I saw against the Pacers.
That's fair.
Like,
Yep.
I really liked what they're building. Tobias Harris seems to be a very good fit there, although everyone clowns him. He didn't ask for the $460 million contract. The Sixers were stupid enough to give it to him.
Look, get that bread. I still don't rate you, but I rate your manager. If you,
Oh, dude.
that's what it is.
If it's Rich Paul, shout out Rich.
Whoever your manager is, I want to know.
Shout out that guy.
Yeah.
Who's your 11 to 15?
So my 11, I've got Toronto.
Yep.
I think Grady Dick will have a I won't say a breakout year, but he'll definitely show signs of improvement.
He looked good.
He
game one.
did. He did. And you've got quickly there as well. So you've
quick.
got some players who don't know how to do some shit.
Give the ball to Scotty, boys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get out the way.
I've actually gone a bit different with you. I've actually got the Nets at 12. I think that yes, they're not.
Cam's going to average 36.
Oh, I wish. So
will.
for anyone who's listening, Cam Thomas is in my fantasy pick. I'm praying he makes 40 every night because that would make me blow my load.
Yeah, well, everyone's load.
I'm hoping that Ben Simmons will finally have a half decent year where he can just get through it all.
Yep.
Yes, that is me hoping, but look,
Well,
if
hey,
they do,
we're hopeful.
they do. But then again, it is 12th. They're not going for the first seed. This is
Exactly
my
right.
prediction for 12th. At 13th, I've got
Savage.
Detroit. I've got Detroit
Yeah.
above the other two. I agree with you to an extent, and there will be improvement.
Yep.
I just don't know how much. I think Cade, it matters a lot on Cade's availability.
Dude, he's fucking... If Cade was on a different team, oh, brother.
It would be a lot different.
Here we go.
Ooh,
We're gonna add into the potty.
We got a super sub.
I think we might have to squeeze over, dude.
Yeah, mate.
Two big boys and
All right, all
a
right.
little fit fella. Where's he going? Wrong side of the door.
Doesn't know how to use the screen
Must be
door.
fucking... Jump in, mate.
Come on, mate.
No, jump in. You're-
Come in.
Jump in, mate. We're ready for your prediction.
Yeah, mate.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, mate.
So this is the Oreo here. Now, I'm going to pass the mic to Zach. I'm going to give him no chance to move the chair over, dude. I'm going to give him
I'll
zero
move over a bit
chance to
more.
fucking prep a list here. So, welcome Zach to the potty. Give us your top 15 for the East.
Top 15 for the
If you need some help, look at the screen and here you go.
East. Okay.
We just put him on the spot there.
All right. We pick for the East. Six is one. Go to back the boys. Celtics 2. I'm liking that.
6-1 is wild work, my friend.
No, it's not.
6-1 is wild
It's where
work.
I want to be right now because I'm a Sixers fan, trusting the process since fucking 2012.
Embiid winning his 40 games and that's it. He's playing. No back-to-backs.
He's done it. He's done his knee. Who's this on the left? I like the left list more than.
Oh, I've been trashed to be here.
Yeah, I don't like the Cavs pick at 2.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not a fan of the Cavs.
We'll make it easy. Give us your top 6. Give us the top 6.
Okay, seriously?
Seriously. It's
Seriously,
Philly
I'm
at 1.
going. Nah,
Celtics.
Celtics 1. They're
Yeah,
too
okay.
good. They're too good. And then I'm going to go. I reckon the Knicks at 2.
Knicks at 2.
The Knicks
rate
at,
that. I'll rate
Knicks at 2. Magic probably 12.
Shut your fucking
And then
mouth,
I
you
go.
bastard.
Then I'll go Bucks even though they beat us the other day.
Yep. So
Giannis.
Bucks 4.
Giannis is too
3.
good. Yeah. And then I'll go Pacers, and then I reckon Phillies in there
At the 6.
at the 6,
Wow.
like last year.
For context, guys, Zach has been a Philly fan for far too long, the poor bastard. So that's Zach's top 6. He's got some time now to prep his West list. I'm going to force him to do 15 because this was hard. So get prepping. If
That order as well.
Easy. Get that throat wet.
I've been listening to this pod for quite a while
Start
now,
with you,
and
Robbie.
everyone doesn't like the soda water pick here. It's my favourite drink in the world. So, yeah. Thank you.
All right. No worries. I'll give you some time to reflect so you can think.
let's go top 4 for the
Yep.
West.
You want me to start?
You start, my friend.
Easy.
Go.
All right. I've got the Thunder at 1. Look, they're a young team. They're a
Fucking
good team.
ridiculous, dude.
And I think they're going to be especially hungry after that. I'd say it was an early crash out for them
100%. They're
last
just,
season.
just youth.
Yeah,
Young.
That's what it was. It was a disappointment, but at the same time, I don't think anyone was surprised.
Yeah.
It was due to happen, but I think they're going to just come back stronger.
Yep. Here you got it 2.
Yep. At 2, I've actually got the Nuggets. Yes, I know we talked about KCP being a big loss for them.
Thank you, Nuggets.
But there is still a bit too much talent in that team, I'd say. Their starting 5, yes, I know it's more than just the 5, but their starting 5 is very, very solid. They all have excellent chemistry. You just can't
adding
see
Westbrook
them...
into the mix. Big add
Absolutely.
to the bench.
You just can't see them doing poorly. They're still going to perform. Whether they're going to go deep in the finals, unsure.
Yeah.
I don't know if the hunger's still there, especially after winning that chip.
I mean, it really depends if Jokic has got some horses running, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like he's
pretty
just
much.
fucking. That's like
Pretty much. If he,
That's all he
he
cares
needs
about.
to know if he needs to fuck off back to Serbia or not.
But if he gets injured, are they in your top 4?
If he gets injured, then they come crashing down.
Yeah.
But that's
You don't
everyone on the
reckon
list.
Murray can carry him?
I think he can do well and keep them in,
Yeah.
I'd say, the top 6 to 7. But by himself, I can't see them topping who I've got for 3 and 4.
Okay, yeah, I respect that.
Yeah. So at the 3, I've got the Wolves. Look, they're a solid team. They've picked up some excellent players. I was a bit unsure at first about them losing Cat, but look, they obviously want to go the route with Gobert as their, I guess you could say, their standard typical center.
To be fair, Randall went fucking off today.
Did he say?
He fucking 33 points on like 70% shooting.
Wonderful. Then
6 threes or something stupid like that.
Then
He went off.
we hope it works. We hope it works. And
Fuck the Wolves.
yeah, the Thugs. And at 4, I have
Thugs.
the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, love this pick.
This team has made some moves over the season. They're looking better. You've got Sabonis, who's playing at a high all-star level, not even just a low. You've got De'Aaron Fox, who's I'd say a very solid player.
The quickest cunt in the NBA.
Quickest kind of the NBA.
Holy.
You've got Monk. You've got DeRozan. You think so?
Yeah,
You think
Tyrese
so?
Maxey's so much quicker. You got to break the boys.
Look,
Sixers.
I gotta make a comparison. But look, I'll take your word on it. I'll take your word on it.
Just listeners, just give him a chance. He's a Sixers fan. He should have won a chip many years ago. He's still waiting. Trust the
The
process.
second round crasher is gonna happen again.
Rookie of the year.
All right, now give me yours, Mitchie.
Top 4. I'm with you. I got OKC at 1. They're just fucking too good. I think they got the perfect mix of vets and youth, and Shea is probably going to be the MVP, which we've talked about. At 2, I've got the Wolves. Look, I hate the Wolves. Fuck the Wolves. But yeah, you can't deny they're good.
Yeah.
I love Randall. They're going to miss Cat for the threes, but they'll figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
Defensively, fucking top tier. They just got dogs everywhere.
Yep.
At 3, I've got the Kings. I'm really high on the Kings. They didn't have a shot maker last year. Like, De'Aaron Fox won the clutch player of the year, which, what the fuck is that award, by the way?
don't understand that still properly to this day.
DeRozan came second. So this,
Malik Monk play well for him though.
well, he was almost, was he sixth man?
He
won
almost
Oh, Nas Reed.
Nas
that
Reed
Moses
won it,
Bruce?
but Malik Monk was probably, I'd say, the second favorite to win it.
But that's my also reason why. They got probably the favourite for the sixth man, and he's just a bucket. Like,
Yeah,
he can get you
absolutely.
a shot. So if him and DeRozan are on the court, pick one to guard. And you got to pick one. So, fuck, good luck to other teams.
Absolutely.
I've got Dallas at the 4.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I think the Nuggets are going to come crashing down this year, to be honest, bro.
that's fair.
I've got them at 5, so not crashing down, but Dallas just have got some guys.
They
I think this
do.
is their strongest side.
Yeah. I was,
Doesn't look it, but that's how I see it.
I was a bit skeptical with the Clay trade at first, but
Yep.
look, I'm hoping it's fresh, a fresh
mean,
new start for him.
Today he went off. So.
Today he went off, which is promising.
Did you see Luca? He'd pass it and just fucking start
yeah,
walking
he started
the other
walking
way.
back, singling the 3. I do like that, and also I think it was a bit too much pressure putting him at Golden State
100%.
to just shoot and expect to
Lights
get it in.
out. Yeah,
pretty much.
100%. Zach, have we given you enough time to just 4?
You can give us top 4.
Go on.
There's no respect here for the Suns. I'm back in the Suns. They had a good win yesterday against the Clippers. They pumped them, didn't they? No, OT. But I think Kevin Durant's playing out of his skin right now. No, I'm putting no.
I was gonna say.
but they're in my top 4. I reckon OKC guys are right. Easily, they're going to win that.
So there you won.
Yeah, them you won because as you guys said, Shea, they've got the oldest player is Caruso,
Yeah.
and they've got a very young squad, so it's for the future.
It is.
Yeah, I reckon the Wolves at 2 because of Edwards. I reckon he's my MVP this year.
Mm-hmm. You
I
think so?
reckon, yeah,
Okay.
and Edwards.
I think
I reckon he could be up there for MVP.
Yeah, I really do like that pick. I think
Yeah.
people do need to overlook the stats a bit because on paper, even though he is fucking phenomenal, I think on paper it doesn't reflect as well as other stars. But you are right. The energy he brings as well, you can tell it just brings the whole
Yeah.
team up. I get that. I get that.
I need to look at sports bet, I think, for that. Quick 50 on it. I reckon I need to go Denver and then Suns. I like that.
I like that. I like that. Very
Yeah.
very unorthodox.
The
But
Kings, they can press that beam for light all they want, mate. Get them out of here. Dallas, Klay Thompson will shoot 0 for 20 next game, so it's fine. Just being honest here. And
like
yeah, that's it.
That's top four.
That's your top four, and that's lock it in.
Lock it in, he says.
Hey, you heard him. Lock it in. Let's
Put
get
the
through 6 to. Let's just round it off because this is chaotic. After 6, it's fucked.
Yeah, it
after
is.
4, after 4, it's fucking chaotic. So let's just go through it quickly because fucking throw a dart at a dartboard
Yeah,
and fucking that's what's going to happen.
Could be anyone.
I've got Denver at 5, as I just said. I've got Golden State at 6. I think both teams have depth issue. I don't give a fuck what Steve Kerr's saying. This is the deepest side I've ever coached.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
I've got the Suns at 7. I just think too many personalities, too many egos. Bradley Beal's weirdly their best shooter already. Strange. Memphis at 8. I think Jar's going to have a big influence back.
Yep.
Fuck, I mean, they looked pretty good the other day.
Yep.
So 9, Lakers. I think they just get it together. It's LeBron
Yep.
and the sperm. So they'll play like 4 games together this year. Pels at 10. Rockets at 11. Rockets too much talent. It sounds weird. Too much talent.
I can see it.
Too much.
You've got a developing Sengun who's really
They paid
starting
him.
to take over
They
now.
paid him
Yep.
and they paid Green. So they're not paying Jabari. So that says what they're looking forward to towards the future.
Yep.
So Spurs at 12. I think Wemby just needs another year because he's fucking an alien. So
Yeah. I'll get to that when I'm saying all this as well.
Clippers at 13. Availability is my biggest issue. James Harden's going to be out for 10 to 15 games with soreness for fucking carrying the team. Mo Bamba's already injured. They've got Kai Jones playing the backup C. So Kawhi, Clippers.
We don't know what's
It's
going to
just the
happen with
Clippers.
him.
I've got Utah at 14. I think they're just too young. Markkanen's too good, but they've really got nothing.
Apart from that, not much.
Their point guard play isn't great. They've got Jordan Clarkson, but their point guard play is not good. So, yeah. And I got Portland rounding it out. Sorry, Portland.
Yeah.
You are one of my favourite teams in the West, I promise. Shout out Dame. Shout out CJ.
Shout out Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, shout out all the boys, really. But that's my bottom half.
Yeah.
But again, this could be fucking the most weirdest. Portland could finish 10.
It could be.
fucked.
It's
the
going to be
West.
very unpredictable. The West is looking
Because like the
strong
bottom
as usual.
4 of the West could smash the top 8 of the East.
Yeah, I'd
It's
say so.
strange. It's a weird. But yeah, that's my bottom.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. I've got a little bit different, but I'll give you time to also reflect on it, Zachy.
How's your drink, guys? What happened here?
Sorry?
That's a drink.
How's the drink?
I do like it. You want to have a quick sip? It's very interesting. So just so we can give some
Blueberry
context to the
pomegranate
listeners, it's
acai.
it's blueberry pomegranate acai. It's definitely interesting. It is
Okay.
a bright blue can of Rockstar. It tastes like sherbet, and then you get a hint of blueberry after.
What
So
was
it's-
everyone's rating? Because mine's not gonna be that high.
I'd give 5.
I was probably a 5.56. I think.
I'd say 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, tolerable enough where I
I'm
can
not
drink
gonna go
it.
out and buy it, but if it's for free, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You want some more?
No.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free here. So, going back to our lovely list, I've actually got Mavs at 5. I completely understand why people may put them lower. I think that they just have a few more years in them. Luka still is playing at a very high level of basketball, and I think they'll help elevate the other shooters around him. I think that's a very important thing, and I'm hoping and I expect Clay to not be as bad as last year. I think even if he shows any sort of improvement, it will improve that Dallas team.
It's just when he's hot, isn't he? That's
When
all
he's
it
hot,
is.
it's hot, but he doesn't even need
Third,
to
what
be.
did you get? Third quarter Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third quarter Clay,
Yeah.
which it's just been missing for a few years.
Yeah.
But look, if it comes back, he just needs to be lukewarm. That's all he needs to
It
be.
needs to be a bit warm.
Yeah, he just
Dip
needs
his
to be
toes in
warm.
some warm water at halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the Lakers at 6. So Bronny Senior, still playing.
Bronny
Still
Jr.'s
playing.
dad.
Let
Let dad.
La Daddy, is still playing a wonderful level of basketball. It does matter a lot on AD's health as well.
Dude, give it up. You're 40. Just fucking give it up,
I
dude.
know, man.
You're 40.
I've never
40.
seen someone fight that hairline as passionately as he has. To
Bro,
put it that
just
way.
put your feet up on the couch, dude.
Yeah,
If
honestly.
you've watched Starting 5, you've seen how manky his feet are. Just put them up, dude.
Yeah, man. Back away from the city parties. So Lakers at 6. It might be a bit of a surprise packet, but the talent's there. They're old, but the talent is there. Retirement home. A talented retirement home. At 7, I've got Golden State. I think Steph will still have another good year. Having that 1-year extension, he's going to play his tits off. And I think even if he does move to another team, he'll still have so much value behind him. It's weird. He's old, but he's healthy. He still looks like a generational shooter, which is really odd. But look,
Off his Olympic campaign as well, he did very good there.
Absolutely. And
He
the first
was lights
game,
out.
he took off as well, which was excellent. At the 8th, I've got Grizzlies as well. Matters on availability. I think they're taking a big gamble with Zach Edey as a center, not knowing who to actually put in that
They're
spot.
missing Adams.
Yeah,
They're missing like
They
why
are.
would you get some big for nothing bloke
absolutely.
when you go to New Zealand that can do anything for you?
Absolutely.
That's what
They really
know.
lost the trick there. At 9, I have the Pels. I really like the Pels. I think they have a very talented team, but it's going to come back to injuries. Can Zion stay healthy? Can BI stay healthy? How will they meld with DeJounte Murray? There's a lot of things which are a thing. And I know that sounds ironic
He got
saying
injured, didn't he?
he did. He
first
He actually
game.
just
He might be playing it through it though.
we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
Look, he's a dog. He's a bit of a thug as
Yeah.
well, but he is a dog as well. But I know I'll put the Pels coach for the coach of the year, but I still do believe that they can surprise me and go very high, but it does depend on health. At the 10, Zach, you're not gonna like this. I actually have the Suns.
Yeah.
This is probably the most
No, I
absurd
understand
shit
what
team.
you guys are saying about. I understand the egos. Yeah.
Talent wise, my God, you got D-Book, you got KD. Yes, you got Bradley Beal, who's doing fuck all for the last while, but you still have to respect the fact that he was an excellent shooter when he was playing for the Wizards. He was a gun.
Now the variable will be Tyus Jones.
Yes, absolutely so.
1 game pocket size, 8 assists, 0 turnovers. When he ran the offense, they went on runs.
Absolutely.
When Booker ran the offense, no offense to Booker, but Clippers came back into
No,
it.
I agree with that. I think Booker is a wonderful shooter. He's got one of the best meters in the game, but he does not know how to pass. He's really, but he's really struggling with that. He's trying to play like a point guard. He is a shooting guard. Stay in your lane.
Is Grayson Allen still at the Suns? Because then they've got 2 Duke point guards there,
Yeah,
so they
Oh.
can match.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe so.
Yeah,
Maybe
they've
so.
got synergy there.
he was shooting that.
Yeah.
Shooting that thing too.
And the 11 to 15, I've got the Spurs at 11. I think Wemby, Chris Paul.
You got to back your boys here, I reckon, mate.
That's the thing.
Put 'em in the
is-
play-in.
it is a bit of faith.
You got to back
It
your
is
boys.
a bit of faith. Look, as a couple of other friends have said as well, once Wemby shows the slightest hint of any sort of injury, they're going to just take him off and make him rest for 6 weeks.
Joel
But-
Embiid. Yep, I know about it.
but they got some talent coming up. They're trying to work their players. They're really trying to develop. I don't know why they're still trying to develop Sohan or Sochin, whatever you want to call him.
Just different color hair each week. That bloke.
Yeah, pretty much. He should work on his shooter more. But look, that's the thing. That's my boys. At 12 with the Rockets,
I got a feel for Keldon Johnson.
yeah.
I just wanted to put that in there.
No, that's very reasonable.
He's
That's
a good. He's a good bloke as well.
He is. Yeah, that's rough. For someone who was starting all the time.
Who started in front of him?
Champagne.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Champagne.
Oh, Shem. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was at the Sixers. He was a G League there, and now he went up to
Don't get me wrong. The Spurs have been trying to work with him, but I still think they're missing a trick. Harrison Barnes is doing a
Yeah.
bit, but there's a lot to work on.
Come to the Magic, dude. Come to the Sixers actually. Yeah, which on the bench?
I agree with you with the Rockets having a bit too much talent to be in the bottom 3. I think they're still missing a fair few pieces, but all signs are pointing in the right direction, which is good. 13, Clippers. Same thing with you. Availability is going to be an issue. Will Kawhi even play? Who knows?
So what's his injury now? What's going on with him?
He's being Kawhi.
He's being quiet.
Yeah,
his hands,
it's still.
Knee soreness.
his
Knee
hands,
soreness
his hands
already.
are too big. Yeah,
Yeah, hands are too big.
hands are too big.
Just
Package.
being package
Yeah.
is too big. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much. What's the word? Strain on his knees.
Yeah, exactly right. Just carrying that belt around. Yep.
And I'm the same with you. Jazz at 14. Markkanen will just do enough just to keep them ahead of Portland, who just don't actually have all terrible players. They've got some decent players, but it's just not enough. They're in the West, where it's already highly competitive. You are looking at one of the weaker teams, I guess you could say. And yeah, that rounds up my 15.
So you've put me on the spot here.
Have we
'cause-
given you enough time?
No, I'm just going to
Just
say
do
my
it
piece. I'm going
best
to
as
say,
you can.
say my piece
Do as
now
best you can.
because you guys have all these beautiful lists and all columns and all that. Looks very nice.
To be fair, you've just come in.
Yeah,
We've given you a
I
tough
reckon
job.
I'll just give me 15 and 14, Jazz and Portland, because these guys go nowhere. I think the Spurs get into the play-in. I think
You're the best 10.
Yeah, in the 10.
No, I like
reckon,
it. It's your list, mate.
Yeah.
So who misses out then?
Who misses out?
Just give us your top 10. How about that? Give us your plane.
So I've gone my plane. Yeah,
Yeah, so from 1 to 10.
So I've gone already. Then I reckon the Kings will be there. Kings. I said Dallas, haven't I already? I don't know what I've done.
You said Suns.
Yeah, I said Suns.
You said Suns. You said OKC.
Who's not going to get in there? I reckon it'll be
Okay, tell us who's not going to make
yeah,
it. 11
Rockets,
to 15.
Rockets, Clippers, Utah, Portland.
Oh, you think Rockets?
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
I think, yeah, Rockets just have too much talent. It's weird. It's a weird situation there. Şengün, Green, Tari Eason,
They're paying some
Jabari
big,
Smith
some big
Jr.
money for some young players. They want to. It's for the future.
Stephen Adams, is he still there?
He is now. Yeah.
Stephen Adams is there.
He with that photo up of him with just
Jock,
his bed.
Jock Landale,
Jock's a big one.
Jay Sean Tate,
Thon Maker.
Thon Maker,
The Jack jumper.
Jack McVeigh.
Yeah, Jack
like,
McVeigh.
Bro, they've actually got like a bit too much going on.
Got the Boomers.
I think they need another year just to come good.
What's that thug? The thug.
Thon Maker.
No, the other thug. They got some thugs. There's one more. He's a gun. He played in the G League for most of the year last year. You know who I'm talking about. He's there too. Cam Walker? No, he's gone. Cam Walker? No, I don't know his name, but yeah, I think too much talent.
Well, I'll let you. I'll try and find for you. While I'll let you take the show here.
Yeah, please look up the list for me. Now, me and Zach will start it, and then Ravi will, obviously we'll give him a mic. Opening night, did you see much of it, Zach?
Not really. I was working.
Okay, well, I'll just paint the picture for the listeners out there. The
Yeah.
Celtics said, fuck you, Knicks,
Yeah.
and absolutely fucking destroyed them.
Much as I don't like the Boston Celtics, they're a good team, aren't they?
Fuck, they're good.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good bunch of blokes.
29 threes
Yeah. Wow.
in a game.
But they couldn't get the 30th because they're all shit.
Well, did you see it? It was just, they
It
gave...
was just Pritchard, right?
Yeah, they gave up on the result and just said,
Yeah.
let's just shoot threes.
Yeah.
I respect
Well, as
it.
they should.
Respect.
And they missed them all. So
And Mikael Bridges,
yeah,
what the fuck is that shot?
I've
What is
seen
it?
it.
What has happened?
he's just gone to a new Knicks team and thinking I can release higher now. I think.
Now, Cam Whitmore, there he is.
So you had him almost Cam something.
I was Cam something.
Cam Wilder.
I was there, Cam Wilder.
Yeah.
Isn't that the TikToker? Shout out the TikTok. I don't know what he is. What is he,
He was
YouTuber?
a boxer. That's Deontay Wilder.
So, yeah, the Knicks, they're going to be a good team. I think Boston are just fucking in mid-season form, game 2. Yep. I mean, what can you say about the Knicks? Like, they're already missing a big man, Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
They've now got Cat, who's a cat at times.
He's not your typical big man. He's not going to bully someone in the paint.
They missed the DiVincenzo guy.
Yes,
Just a dog.
absolutely.
Massively.
Absolutely.
Just the shooting,
His
too.
morale as well, as we've touched up upon, being like, there's a little bit of team chemistry going there, which I think, as we mentioned last week, what's the point of Brunson taking a pay cut to
For nothing.
Yeah,
It's
for
now
nothing.
OG Anunoby has taken the whole contract.
No, you're right. Yeah, because I feel like they had a very good team last year,
Yep.
and they just added Bridges and who else they added?
OG took the massive pay of that contract.
Oh, they added Bridges and Towns. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't. I thought they lost Randall. He said he's playing off his nuts now.
I mean, get one game.
He had one game, but
One
still,
game
he did
finished.
one game more than last year. He didn't do
Randall,
much last
Randall
year.
is a regular season warrior. He really does turn up during the regular season. It's just his question is how will he do in the playoffs?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
always going to be a thing for him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I reckon Celtics win it all. I don't want to say it.
2.
Game
Yeah.
2. He's seen one.
I
That's
don't
enough.
want to. No, because they'll beat Sixers already, so I don't want to say it anymore.
Now, I want to ask you, this feels very much revenge tour for Tatum. Like, he's not yapping. He's not talking shit. He is just balling. 2 games in.
I think because he had a lot of bench time on the Olympic team.
Yeah, and I think, have you seen his shot?
No,
He
I
doesn't have
haven't.
that weird little
Flick at the end.
chink. It's just, like, there's no chink in his shot anymore. It's just straight wrist. It's, what do you think? Like, is this a revenge tour? It really seems like he's taken the USA benching personal.
Yeah, maybe so.
And he's sick of the hate. He spoke about it in that Starting 5 documentary. He's like, dude, I'm just a regular guy.
Absolutely.
Trying to play ball.
Absolutely. Look, I think he probably took it personally as well when people were clowning on his little one as well. He does look a different man. He looks very determined now. We always knew he was a bit of a slow starter when starting in a match. It's always been the Tatum show, I guess you could say, later on. Yeah. But yeah, you are right. He looks like a different man. When I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's just been practicing his jumper over the off season as well. maybe watching from the bench, maybe having a better view at the All Stars, the USA All Stars.
Yeah,
maybe he's
watching-
started to mimic them.
Yeah, watching the All Star.
maybe that was Kerr's plan all along. He said,
Yeah.
"You shut up, sit here, and watch how people fucking shoot."
Maybe seeing Derek White play instead of him.
Yeah,
You know, that was crazy. That was wild.
The MVP
Yeah.
of the finals didn't get selected.
Yeah.
honestly, nuts. But yeah, I agree. I think that Tatum's gonna really, really shut up some people. I definitely think so.
Yeah, I do think so as well.
My last point is it's second game in. Tatum hasn't played more than 30 minutes per game. They're getting that far ahead that their two best players are playing 28 minutes a night.
Really?
28 minutes both nights.
Wow. So that must be pretty deep then, aren't they?
But they're just shooting lights out and playing defense.
Who have they got new? No one.
No one. Everyone has
one
just
knew.
developed. Sam Hauser
Sam House is killing it.
strokes
with
that
the three.
shit.
Yeah.
He strokes that shit.
Payton Pritchard. Payton Pritchard as well.
Yeah.
He does some gnarly things off the bench as well. You know, they just have a solid team. Who knew we'd see Derek White at a quality team and playing like an excellent role player? Sure, he's not all star.
No, maybe he could sneak in there.
I think he could.
He's a
If
fan
he-
favorite.
Yeah, he is.
could sneak in
He's a
there.
cult favorite,
Yeah.
absolutely. But when you saw him playing at the Spurs, you're like, yeah, he's a good player, but you know,
Yeah.
we wonder what Boston saw in him, and then you see him being a big game player, you know, pulling up this shit, finally getting rid of the hair, which is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Looks a lot
That's
better
what
now.
happened. That's
And
what it
honestly, I think that fucking changed him.
Yeah.
That absolutely changed him. He's got that bold man shooter fucking
It was getting in his
archetype
eyes.
now. Yeah,
It was getting in
yeah,
his eyes.
absolutely. What do you think, Mitchie?
Bro, considering no one wanted him except for the Spurs and he took a big risk on himself and a chip, he's going to get paid.
Where
It
was he?
might not be with the Celtics, but he's going to get paid.
Where was he before the Spurs?
Nowhere. Spurs.
Just Spurs. He got
Spurs
drafted.
picked him
Spurs.
up. No draft.
What? Undrafted.
Third div, I think. Div 3.
Wow, from the church league.
Undrafted. Church League. The Church League is wild. Mind you, we're three Australians that don't know how Division 1, Division 2 or Division 3 work.
Yeah.
They would cook us and we know that.
We just go to PCYC and
Now-
that's all we do.
Yeah, PC, well, even then, fucking hell. So we'll move on to the other game. The Daddy versus Mini MJ, Anthony Edwards, Lakers and Wolves. I mean, fuck, man. The Wolves are a bunch of cocky bastards and they couldn't even beat a 406-year-old LeBron.
It wasn't just him. It was AD had a killer as well.
I mean, AD killed it, right?
AD had a very good game.
He done it all. Ravi's also drafted him, so fuck you, Ravi. He was
Yeah.
my pick, but thanks, Ravi, bastard.
Look, I've had a couple of people stolen off me, so I'm allowed to have this one, all right? You know, it was exciting. It was definitely exciting. I think as much as I love Anthony Edwards talking shit, I think he also needs to just be wary of not to know which bear to poke. You think
Yeah.
they've learned from the Dillon Brooks incident
Yeah.
that you don't poke old man LeBron. So imagine when you get his paternal instincts going when you start going at his son. This man is gonna go fucking crazy. But more importantly, you've got LeBron James is number one fan in AD. So he's obviously turning up as well. But look, it's you saw not the best, but you saw really good things from both teams.
Yeah.
It definitely was an exciting game. I know that the Lakers did get the better of them. Mitch, as you mentioned before, you really had a good feeling about Rui. I've been talking a lot of shit about him recently. I was really
Rui is good,
concerned. Yeah, as a role
good,
player, I was
yeah.
really worrying where his spot was.
No, I'm Japanese. I'll take it. Yeah.
Take it. But it's a good start. He's showing a lot of development, which is one, good for Japanese basketball, and two, good for the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of promise in it. It was just exciting match.
Who's that rookie they picked up? The not Bronny, the other guy. Connect. If he gets some starting minutes, he'd be maybe rookie of the year, I reckon.
He
He had a
seriously,
very good preseason.
he's on an old team, so we know he's going to get some minutes.
Because all the old knees will hurt after a while.
Oh, the old knees are
and
hurting
then he'll come
already.
in, and then it's
So, Zach, I don't know if you saw the two clips. Anthony Edwards talking shit to Bronny saying, "Don't worry, Bryce, you won't need a shower."
yeah.
What are your thoughts on that to start?
As you said in the starting five, he likes talking shit. In Edwards, he likes his shit talking, but you got to, as you said, don't poke the wrong bear because this bloke here, he'll come on and he played a few minutes and he won, so he can throw it in his face. Hey, I won.
I mean, Edwards is 0 from 1 guarded by Bronny.
Yeah.
Minus
But
6.
he's also in my fantasy, so he had a good game today. Very good game today. I kept an eye on that. So I'm just hoping he just gets some good numbers and talk shit. So I'm all for it.
Zach, if you don't mind me asking you a question,
Yeah.
did you? I know we're just segueing a bit into our fantasy comp here. Did you go in with the aim this time just to make the all-time Thug 13? Was this like the?
When we did the draft night, I had a pen and paper in front of me and I was writing down names. I wasn't joking around this time. I wanted to pick a good team because Ravi Chan, I wanted to get the crown off you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's just say it this way because I don't think it's YouTube friendly. Zach, last year's draft, Zach was
I was
tired.
I was very tired last time we hit that draft. It was like I was in Red Rooster, very tired.
Yeah.
In a small town in Griffith. So
Let's just say he was relaxing.
yeah, just to say
Leisure.
yeah.
Him
yeah.
and Wiz, they're good mates.
Me and Wiz Khalifa were good mates that day. But this time I had a good night's rest the night before.
Good to
I
know.
had a pen and paper in front of me, writing down, and Thug 11. I just think these boys are what I want in my team.
I like that. I think
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. It is a good team.
Second part to this, what do you think of Ant Edwards talking shit to, what's his name, the defender? Jared Vanderbilt? Oh, I didn't like that one. I thought that was petty as fuck.
I think
Weren't they ex-teammates?
Yeah.
it is petty, but like, are we surprised?
Bro, you're talking shit to a guy who's injured.
Yeah,
You can't control an injury, dude.
Yeah,
What do you want him to do?
But here's the thing, which
do
the
you
question
want?
I'm going to ask you. Yeah,
Hit me.
let's sub out Ant for Kobe. If Kobe did that shit, how would we have reacted?
Oh, guys would be riding.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again,
But then again, Kobe did back it up.
he only talks shit to the dogs.
Yeah.
Like Kevin, as much as people hate Kevin Garnett, he never went at a rookie unless they were elite. Like he only went at the dogs.
Yeah.
And it was just firing shots at rookies and fucking
Yeah.
injured players. Like I respect the shit talk, but like
Do you think because he knew he was mic'd up?
for sure.
I think that definitely does
for
spur
sure.
it more.
And before we finish, La Senior and La Junior, they got on the court, Bronny and LeBron. Say what you want, it's fucking pretty cool.
Very impressive. You have not a man that's still in the league.
40.
Yeah, he's 40. He's
Give it up.
almost about to hit the retirement homes. We're about to start
You
burying
should be
him.
there, dude.
I can see already there. The
Savannah's begging.
engravers. Oh man,
Please.
It's nuts. His nuts have dried up. Powder, just shooting powder at the stage.
How old's Bryce? Because he could stay around for Bryce.
Oh no.
No, he could just be, like how Buddy Haslam stayed on the bench for 74 years. He could be the guy on the end bench just to get the boys going.
But the crazy thing is though, LeBron's still making such an impact, which is the most craziest thing of all. You've had a couple of players who've sort of hit that mark, but not really at his age, and they do fuck all. As you said, like, don't get me wrong. Udonis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In his day, like, yeah, he was pretty solid,
yeah.
but you could see he was geriatric as fuck. His
Yeah.
knees were like one
Yeah.
step away from blowing up. Yeah. Someone tried to.
I'll probably do more as well.
Do you guys remember that lob? I think it was last year that someone tried to give to him,
Yeah,
and he tried to get the ball and just tumbled everywhere.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, so he's old and so am I.
I reckon he might take the least minimum wage and he'd sit on the end of the bench and just wait for both his sons to be drafted.
You know what's scary, but dude, I think at age 44, he could still average 18.
Even like Ronaldo's at his peak and he's like 40 years old as well.
It's-
And this is all money when they just take care of the
True.
health. Millions of dollars.
Honestly, we laughed about it. I think he could do it and still be playing
he will,
minutes.
yeah.
Like it won't be
He'd probably
meaningful.
wait for his daughter as well.
WNBA. He joins the WNBA at the age of 50.
Yeah.
To wrap it up, Zach, we're gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna put you on the spot one more time.
Yep.
MVP.
I've said it before. Ant Edwards.
And it was
Yeah.
6th man of the year.
6th man of the year. I'm trying to think he's coming off the bench for the Sixers. That's not Jared McCain, no. He's doing TikToks on the bench.
Drummond when
Can I
Embiid
hear
comes back.
who you guys picked for 6 so I have an understanding?
Yeah.
Dante. DiVincenzo.
Ooh.
He's also on the same team, so you can't have an MVP. Can you? You can.
You
Has
can.
it happened before?
It doesn't matter if they're fucking
He could be the Jamal.
player.
Mine's slightly slipped out of my head.
I'm just trying to think because like who's
Yours was Malik, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Malik.
who's coming
or-
off the bench? Like I'm trying to.
I had Alex Caruso
Yeah.
at the Thunder.
Okay, I like that because they'll share the ball, but I'm liking DiVincenzo and I'm also liking Monk as well because it's
Yeah.
just a bit crazy. No, I don't know. I can't go both Wolves.
What about coach? Coach of the year.
Coach of the years, I reckon.
What team is going to make the biggest jump?
I reckon it's going to be weird, but I reckon it could be Doc Rivers.
That's a bit biased.
He's taking the piss. I mean, we laugh.
No.
But honestly, if that's your pick, and if Sixers can somehow get top 4 without Embiid,
I agree with that, actually.
who knows?
No, Doc Rivers isn't.
Where is he?
He's at the Bucks.
Bucks now.
What the fuck?
He's the
Since
Bucks.
when?
Since we have who do we have now? The old Toronto coach.
Oh, fucking.
I forgot his name. I just
Yeah, oh, it's right there. He's
Got
always,
glasses.
he's always yelling.
Yeah.
He's always yelling.
Actually, just want to add on to the Bucks coaching thing, which you mentioned. I don't know what is up with the Bucks where they've just hired every single coach that has had controversy.
the Lakers coach I had.
Yeah, and just
Jarvin, yeah.
just jumble them like the fucking Avengers. The what do you call them? The harassment Avengers, if you want to call them that. Just up into the Bucks. Yeah, fuck it, send them to Milwaukee, and let's just have them there.
Who's the Grizzly coach?
Ooh.
Jenkins. Taylor Jenkins.
I reckon they could go right this year.
True. This could be a big bounce back
Yeah.
here. Yeah, Jenkins?
Yeah.
All right, I've given you time. Most improved.
Most improved player.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm going to Tyrese Maxey.
You know what? Yeah, well, he wasn't far off last
Yeah.
year. So,
I reckon it's his year this year.
and if Embiid's not playing, if George isn't playing, he's going to have to take a big load.
The last game he had a big load and he played all right. I reckon it has to be Max's year this year. This is not biased. It has to be Max's year this year.
These Philly boys are getting to know what big loads are, huh?
Yeah. Because poor George, he hurt his shoulder. He's out.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid's not playing back-to-back games.
And last but not least, rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year is, I reckon, going to be who's.
It's a tricky one to pick.
I think it's going to be the.
I mean, you said it earlier. Are you going to stick with it?
the Lakers guy.
Yeah,
No.
correct.
I reckon it's going to be the guy that shares the same name as me, Zach Woodard, the first pick from the Hawks.
Zach Rashier,
from the Hawks.
Rashier
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the Atlanta.
One of the Hawks. Yeah.
I like it. Have we missed an award? That's it, eh?
Let me have a
6-man, rookie, defensive player of the year.
Yes.
Defensive, that's the last one. There's only one option. Or is there?
I'll be surprised.
No, he's still the favourite.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be the 7'16", but he's Spurs bloke.
The alien.
Yeah, the alien. I
know
reckon
what?
it'll be Victor.
Just to address on that, you get some pretty fucking sick nicknames over the year. You know, you get some real cool ones, and then imagine coming to the league. You know, you're hyped up as much as the king, and you're given the name the alien.
Second year as well, or was it first year he got it?
You got it last year, but it's really stuck on this year now.
The alien.
How would you feel if you were given the name the alien, knowing one, you're from another country?
Yeah,
and
I know.
two, you're
Yeah.
almost an 8-foot gangly
He
motherfucker.
could have been called the baguette or something, you know.
To finish off, you got anything? I just want to bring up one last thing. I thought JJ Redick as a coach was fucking an upgrade.
Yeah.
From Darwin.
Hear him complaining about the new ball situation.
Yeah, I agree with him. It was a
you
very
wanna
weird
have
situation.
The old balls to be the grippiness and all that.
Yeah,
he
well,
goes.
look at KD the other night. He could barely fucking hold the thing.
You guys spoke about the arena, the Clippers arena.
Oh, we didn't. Clippers
That
in
is-
Arena. Did you see it?
Some
I
like
saw a bit of it. I did see
$1
a
billion
bit of it.
arena. It looks.
Kevin Durant
Said it was- yeah.
it was the best arena he's ever played in.
What was it? The wall or something when they get free throws. Or something?
And Booker said it affected him. Did
Yeah.
you see that? Booker
Yeah.
said it actually
the wall affected him.
affected him.
Yeah.
And I think you can order shit from your seat now.
Wow.
So motherfuckers will just come down with
Well,
his
who's
shit.
the owner? Who's that bloke? The
Steve
bald
Ballmer.
dude. Yeah, he
Dude,
knows what he's doing.
He loves his Clippers too.
Yeah.
He's a big fan.
He wears a hard hat as well.
There was an interesting thing they did today where up on the top on the screen they had Kawhi pretend to shoot or throw t-shirts and you just
Yeah.
see them flying from above, just raining t-shirts, which I thought was at first I was like, oh, that's a little corny, but at the same time I was like, you know what, that's a pretty creative way to like
Probably
implement-
only shots he'll be making in the first 40
He
games
probably,
this
probably
year.
done his knee, and just
Knee soreness already.
throwing it.
I just want to give a quick shout out to VJ and I's favourite player. It was his birthday the other day. It was Lee's birthday from the Hawks.
Crossing over to the NBL here.
Yep. NBL talk. Don't know his first name.
Ho
but it's-
Young.
Sorry?
Ho Young.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yep. VJ and I, it's our favourite player now. We went and watched him play the other week, and I love the bloke. Instagram, sent him a DM, didn't reply back, but happy birthday to him for the other day.
He hates you.
Nah, he's got a lot of DMs, mate. He's the GOAT
Yeah.
of the NBL.
Just to give you some advice on that, I've heard that if you get a restraining order against you. That means actually really interested. so you keep committing. You keep committing.
Yeah,
Look,
how do you know that, Robbie?
look, I know we're not American, but I want to plead the fifth, saying that anything I say cannot incriminate me.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you just keep being consistent. Consistency is key.
I am going to America
DM him.
for Christmas and New Year, so I'm trying to get some NBA games in.
Good stuff.
So I'm gonna have a sign saying I traveled X amount of miles to be here, because it's miles, not kilometers, because they're all weird over there. And I'm just gonna say I want your jersey to anyone. Just whoever. I'm gonna have 27 signs, even for the bench players.
Look,
Yeah,
I know that you're not gonna have like a spoiled for choice.
Yeah.
But I would heavily recommend going for our cult favorite, Grady Dick. If you can get the Dick jersey, I'd say that'd be pretty good.
I would try to get the Dick.
Toronto versus Orlando. If you can get Suggs Dick,
Oh, so
elite.
Yeah,
If you can
okay.
get that,
Yeah.
you've won at life. What about the jersey swap? Anyways, that's our podcast for this week.
Wasn't the Black Dick one, wasn't it? Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Dick. I forgot about that. Anthony Black and Grady
Yeah.
Dick. Wild. Anyway, that's the pod for this week. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any right, but that's the NBA for you.
Thank you for having me. I came in late and I just decided, why not?
Thanks, Zach, for joining in. And make sure to like, subscribe, all that shit. I've been told I have to say that more. So thank you, Ravi. Thank you, others. Thank you, Zach.
If you listen and you don't like, I will come to your house and you will have to find a restraining order against me. But I will keep coming until you like.
Not what he said, but thank you for having me. I just want to say the last 3 guests you guys had on, they're all pretty good looking blokes. And we're all a certain colour as well, which I love.
I do enjoy it. A bit of the diversity quota, huh?
Honestly, it's a multicultural day here.
Help me, guys. Help.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Goodbye.
Awesome. Oh my God. I went to know your dad before.